There aren't many politicians as popular, influential, inspirational, radicalizing, and ultimately disappointing as Bernie Sanders from Vermont. I've written countless glowing pieces about Bernie, and I think the crux of my political awakening started with a sheer dedication towards aiding and abetting his 2020 run for president. In 2016, I was more of a normie in politics, unsure how the system worked. I was mostly caught up in a serious relation at that time, trying the failing stepdad thing while working a grueling full-time factory job that paid well but cost me a lot of my time and ultimately my relationship. By 2019, all I had left was politics and intellectualism. While I've never really struggled with love, I had lost faith in it as something that could sustain me emotionally. I dove into music, classic albums, new music, alternative sounds, but even music no longer satiated me. My 10 to 12 hour shifts allowed me to binge every show I loved, from Sopranos to Breaking Bad, anything I could stream on demand. You run out of shows eventually, and when you do, you're left feeling empty. So I started revisiting the classic films and TV shows that once moved me, waiting for something new to come along. But that wait can be too long when you're working class. At some point, I shifted to long-form content, podcasts, debates, 3 to 5 hour political deep dives, and I learned about history, politics, and law, reimagining what was possible in my life. Bernie Sanders played a huge role in that journey. He gave me hope for a better America. I spent 3 years advertising his campaign, donated over $200, and I debated anybody who would listen and exposed the grift of the Democratic Party. But in April 2020, just as COVID raged on, Bernie conceded to Joe Biden. I didn't even get to vote in my home state yet. I was disgusted. My faith in the Democratic Party had evaporated. Over time, I realized that the party didn't represent working class people like me. It was a party for the affluent 1%. I went from supporting celebrities and politicians to seeing those same people label me as racist for not backing Joe Biden. Bernie, for all his inspiring speeches, turned out to be no more than a courier for the very annals of power he once claimed to fight against.